You're standing in the grocery aisle. You're staring at eggs that cost more than they did last year. Milk is up. Bread is up. Meat feels like a luxury. And in your mind, one question keeps looping over and over. How am I supposed to make this work? Your paycheck isn't stretching the way it used to. Rent keeps climbing. Gas keeps draining your bank account. And for millions of American families, SNAP, food stamps, isn't extra help anymore. It's survival. It's the difference between dinner and going to bed hungry. It's the difference between stability and panic. If SNAP matters to your household, then this video is about you, your family, and your wallet. Because right now, SNAP is under more scrutiny than ever before. More monitoring, more reviews, more policy pressure, and more attention from government agencies, state offices, and data systems than most people realize. That means changes could affect how benefits are approved, how accounts are reviewed, how purchases are tracked, and how eligibility is verified. Some of these changes could protect the program. Some could create new challenges for families already struggling. And here's the part that really matters. If you're not paying attention, small changes can quietly impact your benefits without warning. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness. It's about knowing what's happening before it touches your grocery card, your balance, and your household budget. So stay with me, because what you're about to hear could help you protect your benefits, avoid surprises, and stay one step ahead in a system that's tightening fast. Mini summary: prices are crushing families. SNAP is a lifeline, and that lifeline is now being watched more closely than ever. Let's talk about the real issue. Not headlines, not rumors, not panic posts on social media, but the core problem behind this alert. SNAP is a massive federal program that helps millions of Americans put food on the table every single month. Because so many people depend on it, the government constantly evaluates how the system operates, how money is distributed, and how fraud, misuse, and errors are prevented. The main problem is this. As enrollment remains high and budgets remain tight, oversight is increasing. That means agencies are paying closer attention to eligibility verification, income reporting accuracy, purchase patterns, household changes, account activity, recertification timing, in plain language. The system is tightening its focus. Not because families did something wrong, but because the program is under financial pressure, political attention, and data-driven monitoring upgrades. Technology now allows agencies to cross-check information faster than ever. Income databases connect. Employment data updates quicker. State systems flag inconsistencies automatically. Reviews that once took months can now happen in days. For honest families, this means paperwork accuracy matters more than ever. A missed update, a delayed report, or an outdated address could trigger questions. This doesn't mean benefits are disappearing overnight. It means the margin for error is shrinking. If you recently changed jobs, moved, added someone to your household, lost income, gained income, or adjusted hours, those changes matter. And if they're not reported properly, your benefits could be reviewed. Mini summary: SNAP oversight is increasing because of budget pressure, data systems, and accountability, not because families are doing something wrong. Why this is happening now? So why is this happening right now? Why does it feel like SNAP is suddenly under a microscope? First, food prices remain elevated compared to past years. Even when inflation slows, grocery costs stay stubbornly high. Families need more assistance to buy the same amount of food. Second, enrollment remains historically strong. More working families qualify today than many people realize. Wages haven't fully caught up to living costs in many regions. Third, government budgets are under pressure. When budgets tighten, oversight increases. Agencies want to ensure every dollar is going to eligible households accurately. Fourth, technology has evolved. States now use automated systems that scan data continuously. These systems don't sleep. They flag mismatches quickly. That creates faster reviews, sometimes faster than families expect. And finally, public attention is intense. SNAP is always part of national conversations about spending, fairness, and policy direction. That keeps the program in the spotlight. Put all of this together, and you get a system that's watching activity more closely than ever before. This doesn't mean panic, but it does mean awareness. If you understand how the system works, you stay protected. If you ignore it, surprises can happen when you least expect them, right at the checkout line. Mini summary: higher prices, strong enrollment, budget pressure, better technology, and public scrutiny are all driving tighter SNAP monitoring. How this impacts you and your benefits. Now let's talk about what this actually means for you and your household. The biggest impact is increased verification. Agencies may request updated documentation more frequently. That could include proof of income, rent, utilities, household members, or employment status. Another impact is faster system reviews. If something changes in your records, even accidentally, it may trigger an automatic check. That means accuracy matters more than speed. If you rush paperwork, skip details, or forget updates, your case could pause temporarily until clarification is provided. Some families may receive letters asking for confirmation. Some may see recertification notices arrive earlier than expected. Some may need to upload documents digitally rather than in person. And while this can feel frustrating, it's designed to ensure benefits go where they're intended. But here's the real concern. Families living paycheck to paycheck often don't have buffer money. Even a short delay in benefits can create stress, missed meals, or difficult choices. That's why staying organized, responsive, and informed is your best protection. Keep copies of paperwork, open mail promptly, check online portals if your state offers them, report changes honestly and quickly. Mini summary: increased monitoring means more verification, faster reviews, and greater importance on accurate reporting. Common mistakes that can cause problems. Let's talk about some of the most common mistakes that accidentally cause SNAP issues, even for honest families. One big mistake is forgetting to report income changes. Even small changes can matter depending on your state rules. Another mistake is missing recertification deadlines. Life gets busy. Mail gets overlooked, emails land in spam folders, but missing a deadline can pause benefits. Another issue is incorrect household size reporting. If someone moves in or out and it's not updated, systems may flag inconsistencies. Address changes can also cause problems. If mail goes to the wrong place, you might miss important notices. And finally, incomplete paperwork. Missing signatures, unclear scans, or partial uploads can slow processing. None of these mean fraud. They're human mistakes. But automated systems don't understand stress, exhaustion, or chaos. They only see data. That's why awareness matters so much right now. Mini summary. Small paperwork mistakes can trigger reviews. Staying organized protects your benefits. The emotional reality for families. Let's pause and acknowledge something important. Behind every SNAP account is a real family, real kids, real seniors, real workers trying to survive rising costs. No one enjoys needing assistance. People use SNAP because they're doing their best, not because life is easy. The stress of watching balances shrink before the month ends is real. The embarrassment some people feel at checkout is real. The fear of benefits changing unexpectedly is real. You're not alone in this. Millions of families are navigating the same pressure. And when systems tighten, anxiety rises. That's why information matters. Knowledge reduces fear. When you understand what's happening, you regain control. You stop feeling blindsided. You become proactive instead of reactive. Mini summary. SNAP affects real families. Awareness reduces stress and fear. The part most people miss. Now here's the part most people don't realize. Wait for it. Monitoring doesn't just look at income. It also looks at patterns. Systems analyze timing, consistency, reporting behavior, and account activity trends. Not to punish, but to identify inconsistencies. That means staying consistent with updates matters more than ever. If something changes, report it. If nothing changes, confirm during recertification. Silence can sometimes look like missing information. This is where many families accidentally run into issues. Not because they did anything wrong, but because they assumed no news is good news. In today's systems, confirmation matters. That's the wait for it moment most people don't expect. Mini summary. Consistency and confirmation matter. Silence can create confusion in automated systems. How to protect your SNAP benefits right now. Here's what you can do starting today to protect your benefits. First, organize your documents. Keep digital or physical copies of pay stubs, rent receipts, utility bills, and notices. Second, open mail promptly. Even boring envelopes matter. Third, update changes quickly and honestly. Fourth, use online portals if available. They provide faster tracking. Fifth, mark recertification dates on your calendar. Sixth, ask questions if you're unsure. Better to clarify than guess. These simple habits can prevent stress later. Mini summary. Organization, responsiveness, and communication protect your benefits. What this means for the future of SNAP oversight will likely continue evolving. Technology will become more integrated. Data systems will improve. That doesn't mean assistance disappears. It means accountability increases. Families who stay informed will adapt smoothly. Those who ignore updates may feel surprised. The system isn't your enemy. Confusion is. Knowledge keeps you empowered. Mini summary. SNAP will keep evolving. Staying informed keeps you protected. Quick recap before the final moment. Let's quickly recap. SNAP is under increased monitoring. Oversight is driven by budgets, technology, and accountability. Accuracy matters more than ever. Small mistakes can trigger reviews. Staying organized protects your benefits. Awareness reduces fear and stress. Now here's where this all comes together. Your family deserves stability. Your kids deserve meals without worry. Your household deserves dignity and security. SNAP exists to support you, not to scare you. But staying informed is your responsibility and your power. When you understand the system, you control your future instead of reacting to surprises. Information is protection. Awareness is confidence. If this video helped you understand what's happening with SNAP and why it's being watched more closely than ever, then staying informed could literally protect your grocery budget and your peace of mind. This channel exists to keep you updated, empowered, and prepared so your family isn't caught off guard. Don't wait until a letter arrives. Don't wait until your balance changes. Stay ahead. Stay informed. Subscribe for ongoing updates that directly impact your wallet, your benefits, and your future. Turn on notifications so you never miss important changes. Share this video with anyone who relies on SNAP. It could help them too. Your financial stability matters. Your family matters. And staying informed today protects your tomorrow.